Is up, guys? How are you all doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking, and we're here with a quick video where I'm talking about one thing and one thing only, and that is Dying Light. Yes sir, I went to EGX and I really enjoyed my time there. I talked about other games in my previous videos. I'll link them in the description, or actually make a playlist for you to check out if you want. Or you can just check the description of the video or the annotation on the screen, and you can watch the other videos that I did where I talked about Advanced Warfare and Far Cry 4. But in this video we're going to be talking about Dying Light. Dying Light is probably one of my most anticipated games that are coming up right now, apart from Far Cry 4. Now, Dying Light is kind of like a zombie survival game where you have to fight off zombies and survive, kind of like Dead Island or any other zombie game. However, the thing about Dying Light is there's also parkour, so you can jump from roof to roof or from zombie to zombie if you want, and it's very cool. The way they do it is very free flowing. Obviously it's free running, it's parkour, so it has to be very smooth and kind of liquid like, you know, it has to flow very well, and you get that sense. You really truly feel as though you are a parkour expert when you jump from roof to roof, or like from balcony to balcony, or from a window or something. It's very cool and satisfying, especially when you jump attack a zombie. That just makes you feel good. I mean, who doesn't like to jump attack a zombie? Anyways, the game itself is centered around kind of survival and kind of scavenging and kind of helping people out, kind of like the Far Cry aspect where you meet people and you can do missions for them and help them in certain ways, and you can do things for yourself. So it's very open in that sense, and the world is magnificent. It is huge and it looks very nice. The combat is very solid. The one problem I had with games like Dead Island is that they were very repetitive. You had different weapons, but it was the same animation over and over again. With Dying Light, however, each animation is different for each weapon, and I like that. It shows that the developers actually put time and effort into making the game unique and kind of varied. So it's just nice to spot that they care about the product. And you can have a variety of weapons like one-handed, two-handed, sharp or blunt, long or short. Each of them has a different use and a different animation, especially when you have like a kind of killing animation where you do the final blow and kind of take the enemy out. They all differ from one another, which is very nice to see. The weapons themselves and just the environment, the textures, again, they look very nice, especially in the morning. At night it becomes very creepy because the zombies get some sort of special ability. I still don't know what that's about, but they become a formidable opponent at night. So however strong you are in the morning is however weak you become at night. So the zombies during the day are kind of crappy, mindless, rotting pieces of flesh. They do pose a threat, don't get me wrong. If they swarm you, you're pretty much screwed and you have to run out or jump out from that situation. However, at night, you become the prey. You become the lower form, and that is very cool. Like I said, you're the hunter in the morning, but you're the prey at night. So it makes you move in a more stealthy way, and that adds a different element to the game. I appreciate things like that because it makes the game more dynamic, and not just talking about literally like a night and day dynamic of just visuals. I mean an actual gameplay dynamic. So you have to behave differently, you have to fight differently, you have to think differently, which is very nice to see because it means the game has different elements embedded within it, and it accommodates for everybody's playstyle. Because some people like hack and slash, running around shooting things, behaving like a mindless zombie themselves, just going crazy, and some people like to take their time and use strategy and use stealth and cunning and things like that. So it kind of has both elements plus more in the game, so you can definitely utilize those, and it gives you more of an option to experience the game the way you want to, and I always appreciate that. Other than that, it's not much different from my original experience in the game, Dying Light, when I first played it in EGX 2013 last year. It's not too different. The game still looks pretty similar. There were some texture bugs in 2013 were a little bit eye-catching. They don't exist in 2014 one anymore, so I'm guessing they patched it. However, the game overall, like I said, is just solid, it's smooth, it works very well, it functions very nicely. Like I said, just recapping, the visuals are very nice, the weapons are very cool, the animations are awesome, the environment is extremely deadly. You can use the environment to your advantage actually. You can blow things up and push people off rooftops, and it's just absolutely cool. There's also a human element that I forgot to mention. It's not just zombies. Like I said, you can go around helping people, but there is also people out there that are hunting you, that are against you, like an opposing faction. So you're gonna have to fight your way out of a situation with both zombie and human opponents, sometimes both at the same time. So it's gonna be very hectic and chaotic, and I personally love games that are hectic and chaotic, whether it be an FPS game or a zombie game. I just love mayhem in video games, obviously not in real life, that would be bad. But yeah, overall this game is just a complete thumbs up. I mean, like I said, this is my biggest, most anticipated game that's coming up. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to buy this. I mean, the only reason you could have to not buy this game is if you're somebody who doesn't like zombies, or in general just like zombie stuff. Because other than that, if you're a gamer and you play any video game, you have no reason to not buy this game. You have to get your hands on it and try it because it's so fun. It is very rewarding, and I don't know if anybody played Dead Island when it first came out. There was a huge hype about it. Obviously, later on, people understood that the game was monotonous and very linear. But with Dying Light, I think that they broke through that barrier, and the game is going to be just as powerful. It's going to have that wow factor like Dead Island did in the beginning, but it's not going to have that monotonous nature later on. Of course, Dying Light and Dead Island are different games. They're not the same game. They're two different entities. However, I just kind of feel as though Dying Light is the next evolutionary step from Dead Island. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review and my thoughts on the game. Let me know what you think. Have you played it? Have you seen footage of it? Are you excited about the game? Are you going to pre-order it maybe? Or are you just going to stay away from it completely? And tell me, would you add or change anything about the game, or would you remove any elements? What would you do if you were the developer? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you all again for watching. Truly do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next chapter. It's Night 474, and I'm out. I'll see you in a bit.